I don't know if I've mentioned this, but my D4 is super sharp.
It's super sharp?
Yes.
That's weird.
It's like they really want you to step on it and have a terrible time.
Yes, yes, D4s are definitely that way. In fact, you could probably use them as those like cow trap things.
Yeah.
Alright everybody, welcome to another session of Dungeons and Dragons. Would somebody like to give us a refresher as to what happened last time?
I can't remember.
I'll do it. So
you can't remember your awesomeness? Come on, Matt.
I can remember the ending. I just don't remember the beginning.
Oh.
So we were, after we got the axe, we decided to leave the son in prison, and we went back to the tower, and we were told that a giant wanted to talk to us. After some initial hostilities, we decided to trust this giant. We went on our way, fought some orcs, made it to the temple, fought a bunch of random barbarians, and a lesser dragon, I assume, or dragling. What was it?
Yeah.
It's a wormling.
A wormling. We fought a wormling, and a good portion of us almost died. And Howard was epic. He killed the main sorcerer, and then he jumped down, like daggers first, into one of the barbarians, almost killing him. It was pretty epic.
And well, then he like shot him with the.
Oh yeah, put his wand right in his stomach and like blew him up.
It's pretty
So
cool.
He's a little cold-blooded, but that's kind of the thing we need.
I was gonna mention before we get too far in. Did anybody watch Matt Colville's video about alternative initiative?
I just watched that a little while ago, at least the beginning of it.
No.
I mean, it's kind of...
I'm not gonna say like let's do that right now. I'm not gonna say like let's do that right now, but I was just wanted to know your thoughts. What are your thoughts on it, Lee?
I think it's a cool idea, but in use, I think it would like add like 20 minutes to an encounter.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe if we do like a side campaign or like a little side dungeon or something, we could play around with it and see what it's like. I was just curious. I thought it was an interesting idea.
So what was the...
Yeah, for those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, there's the idea of assigning your initiative with different dice. And so, like, fast actions get smaller dice and larger actions get larger dice. And I think you're trying to get a low number, right? Oh yeah, there you go, linked right there. It was an interesting idea. It kind of makes it so that like everybody you plan out your actions, and then it makes it kind of more cinematic, it seems, and somewhat more realistic. It kind of makes you, because now everybody's initiative is not the same every turn. It makes you kind of strategize a little bit more, which I think is fun. I like it when people strategize. So
yeah, it sounds like though it would slow down.
Oh yeah, it would.
A battle by a ton.
Oh yeah, it would. I'm like pretty like 99.9% certain that it would bring it to a crawl.
Yes.
I mean, until you got good at it.
If we were to do that for the battle that we just did, I think we would have been fighting for like 3 hours.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and that's why I'm saying like let's not do it here, because this campaign was not designed for it. But like just I think it would be fun to try out at some point. So
I'll take a look afterwards, see what it has to say.
If we get the option, I would like to try it myself. I don't know about the rest of you. But coming back into the game, I believe Marin is conscious.
Yes.
Do you have health, or are you just conscious?
He has health, because I gave him a health potion.
Remember, I didn't write it. Well, I think I have it on my character. Hey, look. Yeah, I have 7 health.
Okay. And then Hadar is unconscious but stable.
Yes, for an hour.
Who
Who stabilized me? Is that Howard?
It was Howard.
Oh yeah, he did his medicine check and saved me. That's right.
That's right. Okay. So now that the party has been saved from the brink of death, what are you doing?
I am going to search the bodies.
Which bodies are you searching?
All the bodies.
Well, some other people might want to search some bodies.
Could I start doing rolling my hit die for recovering health, or I will have to wait?
I'm gonna say go ahead and do that. Well, you're unconscious for an hour, so it depends on if the party's gonna like leave you with 1 health.
Oh yeah.
I imagine we're probably gonna at least wait 2 hours. That way you have a chance to recover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely want to spend some hit dice.
Well, spend your hit dice, my friend. Marin, what are you doing? I think you're... Or Nerif, what are you doing? I think you're in pretty good shape, aren't you? Oh, no, you're not.
Define good shape. I think comparatively, yes.
Compared to all the dead people, yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll some of my hit die.
Okay.
So Nerif is resting.
Sorry.
Hadar is unconscious.
Marin is resting. So are you going to loot the bodies? I guess
Yes.
you're the only one. Alright. Starting with the body to your right, who seems to have somewhat nicer clothes and more ornaments on not streaming, but kind of like wrapped around his person, like necklaces and bones and seems like decoration. You ruffle through his pockets and you find an amulet, and you find 7 gemstones.
Oh wow.
They're all worth 10 gold. I'm just kidding.
Alright.
Do you want the list of the gemstones?
Can I figure out how much they're worth?
Nope, you just get to know what kind of gemstones they are. Mostly because it's kind of funny.
We'll worry about that in a little bit.
Okay. So the rest of the bodies, you don't find anything on them aside from their clothing and their weapons.
Even the spellcaster didn't have anything on her?
Nope. She did
There's
not. Well, there's you find a bundle of what seems to be like some sticks and bones and feathers and stuff, but you're not really sure what his purpose is.
Okay.
Like you can pick it up if you want, but it's probably just junk.
Oh, I'll just grab the amulet and the gemstones. And I guess while I'm waiting, I will try and cast Identify on the amulet as a ritual.
Okay, so holding this hand in your power, and holding the amulet in one hand and the pearl in the other, you focus on the amulet, kind of rubbing the pearl around in your hands, and you are able to identify the amulet as an amulet of proof against detection and location. Don't ask me what it does because I didn't type it up.
So, did Howard find any gold?
Just gemstones, apparently.
Well, I wasn't paying attention because I was rolling my hit die, and I wanted to know if he shared gold among the party.
He's got rocks.
Oh, okay.
Shiny special rocks.
That is a very long name for a thing.
I know.
Okay. That's really necessary at the moment.
What?
The amulet.
Well, I can't tell you. That would
Okay, as far as we are aware, it isn't really necessary at the moment.
It's just what's there, man. That's what he's got on him. Who are you to decide what a chieftain gets to wear?
What does the amulet do?
It lets you be hidden from divination magic.
Yep.
Okay.
That sounds pretty important.
You never know who's gonna be spying on you, man.
It does require attunement, though.
Yes, it does.
How many things can you be attuned to at a time? 3?
3.
My bond.
The only one who isn't attuned to anything is Hadar.
I don't think I'm actually attuned to the bond.
Yeah, I think the
don't
one's just an
think it-
implement. I
Yeah,
don't think it
I'm not
requires
attuned to anything.
Yeah, so both Hadar and Howard are free of attunement, which kind of sucks for them.
I'm actually going to go ahead and just kind of hold the amulet for an hour and attune to it.
Okay, so you spend the next hour focusing on this amulet, trying to figure out what it does, unravel its arcane mysteries. Is anybody else doing anything after you recover? So an hour has passed now. Hadar, you have recovered 1 health.
Okay. And how does rolling hit, like when you're rolling the hit die, you add any modifiers to it?
Constitution.
Constitution? Okay.
You add it to each die, though, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Each roll.
Cool.
So Harshnag's kind of over in the corner, kind of like tapping his foot impatiently. Come on! We have business to be done. Father in!
Well, sorry, but we're not all big badass giants that can take a hit from these guys like it's nothing.
Not my problem.
While he's saying this, Hadar starts coughing up some blood. And just spits it out like, ugh. Yeah, but I'll be good in just another second. Just give me another second.
Well, that's gross.
Man, he turned into a dick all of a sudden.
Maybe he was always like this, he just wasn't vocal about it. So after about another 45 minutes pass, Harshnag comes over and he throws his shoulder against these massive 30-foot doors and just blows them open, leading into the next room.
Has enough time passed for the short rest?
I'm gonna say probably.
Okay.
How much health do you regain from a health potion?
Depends on the health potion.
The one you probably have is I'd imagine it's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
So, attunement means I'm not resting, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
So I have, using 4 of my hit die and my health potion, I'm up to 33 health.
Nice. Don't fall down the hole.
Yeah, don't want to do that. Before I go though, I'm gonna take the empty health potion vial and I want to get some of that wormling blood.
Okay.
Blood from the wormling.
The corpse is fresh enough that you're able to fill up your bottle through applying pressure in correct areas and poking a few holes in it.
Before we head out, I also hand each of them one of the gemstones.
Which ones do you want to hand them?
Okay, let's go through the list of gemstones real quick.
Okay. So you have a rich gold amber, a lustrous white pearl, a deep green spinel, a transparent red garnet, a lustrous pink pearl, a deep purple amethyst, and a yellow green crystal beryl.
What?
It's called a crystal beryl. I think it's fictional because I've never seen it before.
Crystal barrel.
Yeah.
Barrel of crystals.
Yes.
A whole barrel of them.
Yep.
I'll take the purple amethyst if you don't mind.
Okay, I hand Hadar the purple amethyst.
I just think it's funny that there were pearls.
There was a
How
green
much-
one, right?
Yeah, there's a, I think it's an emerald.
Okay, I'll take that.
Oh no, it's a spinel. I don't know what a spinel is, but it's green.
How much are these gemstones worth?
You gotta get them appraised, bro.
Okay.
We don't have any geologists in the group?
I don't think so. If you are a geologist, raise your hand.
Not this guy.
I know a lot of stuff, but we'll say I don't know much about stones.
You know a lot of stuff about magic. I don't remember like how deep your backstory went into detail about your schooling, but I don't know. I don't think they really teach you how to appraise gems. In the
It would be
wizarding
useful for a
schools.
wizard to know,
I don't know about that.
just based on how much spells require certain levels of gems. But yeah, Nara, did you want any specific gem?
Which ones are left?
Got amber, pearl, garnet, another pearl, or the crystal beryl.
I'll take the amber.
I wonder if it's supposed to be chrysoberyl. It looks like. It looks like. What's that medicine?
In any case, I hand the
Yeah.
amber over to Nerf.
All right. Are you ready to follow the giant?
Yes.
Okay, so as the party begins following the frost giant, you enter into a very large room. There is a thick frost covering every surface in this room, and the ceiling is 100 feet tall. It's a massive vaulted ceiling. In the middle of this chamber, you see 7 statues. The largest one, standing 80 feet tall, he is a robed giant with his arms outstretched. Kneeling in rows on each side of the statue are 6 other giants that are half his size. They're all impressive in their own right, and they're depicting paragons of each type of giant. So fire, frost, hill, earth, storm, and frost.
You said frost twice.
I did? Oh. Fire. I forgot fire. No, I forgot cloud. I forgot cloud. So each of these smaller statues, they face towards the bigger statue in the center, and each of them has outstretched hands in which is a massive weapon. So each statue has a massive weapon.
Massive weapon made of stone or like a normal massive weapon?
I'd say normal massive weapon, so like a giant could pick it up and wield it as an actual weapon.
Does the big statue hold a weapon, or
No, it does not.
does it look like it's supposed to?
No. Should have made your own perception for that, but oh well.
I just have a preternatural knowing of these things.
What is your natural perception? Nope, you don't. Person who would know this would be Hadar. But Harshnag kind of walks over to the front of the statue, and he's kind of a bit puzzled, trying to figure out what to do next.
Is there anything wrong about the front of the statue?
Go ahead and roll perception. Just for funsies.
Ooh, what does that get? I rolled a 2.
A 2? So, looks like a pretty darn fine piece of artwork.
That's a pretty nice statue you got there.
Indeed.
So, Harshnag, what's where do we go from here?
Well, I've never been to this place before, but I am certain that we need to pass through this misty barrier.
Uh-oh.
And as everybody around him looks towards the barrier, so that'd be Nerif and Hadar, or Marin and Hadar. You see an archway that's 40 feet wide and 40 feet tall, with 6 different runes carved along the archway, and I have a picture that I'm going to show you about that.
So it's like a wall of mist covering the doorway?
It's just like, there's the archway, and then in the archway is this kind of rolling mist that's kind of just hanging out in the archway.
So like Dark Souls?
I've never played Dark Souls, which isn't that sad?
That is sad.
Okay, so now everybody can see the archway now.
Yay.
It's a very crude archway, but it's too bad.
Do I know what language this is?
What languages do you speak?
Common and Draconic.
You do not recognize any of these symbols.
See. Anybody know what this language is? Giant knows.
What's that? Well, yeah, I didn't quite catch that last
So
part.
does Arsnak, do you know what these mean?
These runes, they are ancient giant. I recognize one of them, but I'm not familiar with the others. And he points to... Oh crap, what page has the runes on it? He points to the rune in the bottom right-hand corner. I believe this one means frost. Or ice, or something like that.
There's 6 of them and 6 statues. They must have something to do with the different types of frost giant. Different types of giant, I mean.
I'm gonna walk over to this giant statue. What giant is it?
That giant is...
I want to say Frost, but
I believe that one is a cloud giant.
Cloud giant.
Yeah, that one's a cloud giant.
Can I see if can I make a perception check?
What are you looking for?
I am looking for anywhere where like that rune is apparent, or like, yeah, like see if if there's a rune on this statue.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, I failed that miserably. I got a natural one.
Everything looks like a rune.
Start seeing runes everywhere. Oh my gosh.
It looks like there's doorways on each side of the Oh. Wonder what could be beyond those.
I'm gonna yell at Harshnag and ask, like, do you know anything about this temple?
No, I've never been here before. I simply know its location and what it holds inside.
Oh my goodness.
I want
That's
to
why I
look at
brought
this
you
door.
along.
Oh, sorry.
You want to look at the door?
Yeah.
Okay. As you approach the door, you see these motifs of dragons and giants battling each other on a grand stage, but the door itself is covered in a thick layer of ice. Well,
I see.
relatively thick. It's like a couple inches thick.
How much fire do I think I would need to melt it?
You think a fireball would be necessary to get through this ice?
Okay, well, I am gonna move back here.
By the way, during this time, Howard has activated his wand of magic protection and has been examining these 3 statues up here.
To the north?
Yeah.
You sense a faint aura of conjuration magic, but you're uncertain of what its purpose is.
Okay.
Okay, I am gonna blast a fireball at this door.
Okay. So, as you channel the arcane energy into your hands and release it forwards, the blast of fire splashes along the door and the ice begins to melt.
Right? Can the door be opened now?
Yes, it can.
Can normal humans open the door?
Yeah, it's a big heavy door, so it's gonna take some force to open it, but like it's openable. The ice has been melted.
Okay, well, let's put our backs into it, Marin. Let's do it.
Alright.
Right.
Roll a
So
strength check,
yes, roll a strength check, and then if you want to help him, you can do that, which gives him advantage.
I'm so strong. Oh, hey, I actually rolled well. I got an 18.
Very nice.
Wait, who's helping who?
You
I
can
thought we
help.
were both doing it at the same time.
Yeah, if
but-
you guys are both are you both pushing on separate doors or pushing on the same door?
Pushing on the same door.
Okay,
Yeah.
then, like one of you would help, so you give advantage. So if Lee was making the strength check, then then Robert, you're helping him, and so he gains advantage on his roll.
Oh,
Okay.
I see. So, who's pushing first?
In other words, who has the higher strength?
Don't metagame.
Well, I rolled an 18 already.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you.
Okay. So as you both grunt and struggle and push against these doors, they slowly creak open, kind of scraping some ice out of the way, and you are greeted with what looks like a dining hall.
I half expected you to say a high dragon.
And then both of you roll perception.
Oh, that's no. I
Oh,
rolled a
goodness.
7.
A 7?
Yeah. It's even lower than my passive perception.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. So Robert, I'm sorry, I'm using your real names. My apologies. Marin, you don't really hear anything, but Hadar, you kind of hear a sound coming from the side of the fireplace. It sounds kind of like a snake moving across the carpet or across the stone floor.
Oh. Hey, Marin?
Yeah?
I think we're gonna need everyone if we want to go in here. Because I distinctly hear the movings of a snake.
Roll initiative.
Ah,
Oh.
freak.
You can call out since you heard it. You can call out to your
Oh, yeah.
companions, but roll initiative.
Rolling well when it counts.
I got a 13.
I got a 21.
Okay, let me open the turn order thing.
It's all of us.
Yeah, everybody.
I'm yelling like, snake, giant snake, snake guys, we got a giant snake.
Come on, delete. There we go.
Excuse me.
Wait a minute. That doesn't look like a giant snake. What the heck is that?
Alright, I have to roll for the frost giant and the snake.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have to change the giant's number.
I guess me and Hadar would probably be inside.
Yeah, you guys are inside.
Hadar is not on the turn order.
Yeah, he isn't?
No, I'm not.
I thought I clicked you. My apologies. Boink. There you go.
Okay, how big are these tables?
They're the seat is 9 feet off the ground. And then
Holy
the table itself is slightly higher than that.
Guess I don't have cover.
No, not you do from the pillars, but not the pillars are the black dots, but not really from the tables.
You stand fully upright under the
Ugh,
Yuck.
that is not a snake. It's a weird.
It's a were centipede.
It's a weird centipede.
Or a dire centipede, I think.
They aren't big enough.
Hey guys, maybe we should just go back outside and then close the door. Maybe we should just do that.
But Howard gets to act first.
I have so many spells.
Howard's kind of distracted with the Misty Barrier. He's examining it.
Okay. Marin, what do you do?
So the shouts of giant snake would not
Well, have you done that yet, or?
Yes, he did.
it was at the beginning.
I figured I would actually be examining it in some way.
He's trying to figure out what the crap to do next. By the way, Hadar, roll perception for me. And you too, Marin.
Oh, come on. I got a nat 20.
I got a natural 20.
Holy
Did you really?
crap.
So both of you, as you notice this creature over by the hearth, but as you look, you also see across this dining hall, there is a massive axe propped up against the wall.
Is it like right? Yeah, is it like right here?
Like here.
Okay.
Oh.
Like how big of an axe?
Giant-sized axe.
So like 20 feet tall?
I don't know about that, but it's probably like 10, 15. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Well,
Marin, I know what we need to do. We both need to go over there and wield this axe.
you're on your own. I am going to stay right here.
That's it? You're not gonna do anything else?
I'm gonna trade out a level 1 spell slot for buy a level 3.
What is that?
I can essentially sell spell slots to gain sorcery points and then use sorcery points to buy spell slots, so.
Oh. So you have to like spend 3 level 1s or something?
No. I got a chart here.
Okay.
And then that'll be my turn.
Alright. Nerf, what are you doing?
Let's see. I'm gonna step forward and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Hadar.
I'm going to move so I can get a better eye line of this centipede thing.
Alright.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. A bottle! Howard.
Well, seeing as I'm not learning anything from the Misty Barrier, I'm gonna follow the giant to go help my friends.
Are you using any type of magic on the barrier?
My wand of magic protection is still activated.
So...
Are these 5x5 or 10x10?
These are 10 by 10 squares.
Bah.
Yeah,
Bane
same
of
with
my
last
existence.
fight. Yeah, they're pretty annoying.
So yeah, this archway, you sense conjuration magic coming from it.
Okay.
Alright. Aaron.
Okay, let's see. There. Where is it? And screw it, I'm gonna dash.
Oh.
Okay, now it's my turn.
Okay.
My computer became unplugged sometime.
Your desktop?
Well, my Windows laptop.
Can move really fast. Wait, how big is it supposed to be?
That big?
It looks bigger than a giant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, snap.
It is a huge creature.
Dang. I think I should have went the other way.
Tokens aren't exactly the appropriate size on this map.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
slightly bigger, slightly smaller.
What can I do?
Or like twice as big as they should be.
Yes, but it's okay. It's proper scale if you're comparing tokens.
Yes.
Alright. Nerith.
I'm gonna move and then my turn.
Alright. Hadar.
0.
Yeah, wait. Hadar, what's your... what did you roll for your initiative? 'Cause it's 0.
I rolled 15.
Oh, you never changed it.
Can I change it?
Uh-huh.
I didn't
Yeah.
think I...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
I didn't know that.
Yep, so go ahead and take your turn.
I'm going to try and hit it with my longbow. And And I am doing terribly today. I only got an 11.
Okay. And so as you launch an arrow at the rapidly approaching creature, it bounces off of its scaly armor.
Whoop, 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 whoop. And I'm going to move back some spaces.
Some space.
Okay, and I am my turn.
Alright. The frost giant is trying to reach you quickly. Howard.
I'm slowly falling behind. It was there, right?
Yeah.
I can just see like this giant taking long strides across the room, and Howard's just like running as fast as he can, like, don't forget me!
I'm coming, guys.
Oh.
Oh snap!
Why did it have to roll so high on initiative, Darian?
It rolled a natural 20.
You're not
Actually,
using the metal type.
before he reordered it again, you were going for it, Marin.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yes.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, I guess I just not. I'm not ahead of it now.
Alright, take your
Okay.
turn.
Alright,
Before my benevolence runs out.
Run for your life!
move there. I'm gonna shoot a fireball at it.
Alright.
Okay, that. An 8d6, and it makes a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Against 14.
Alright.
Nice.
So, as Marin begins to channel his divine energies, or his arcane energies once more, a blast of fire shoots from his hands and slams into the Remoraz, which appears to be enjoying the heat.
Oh, fine. It's
Is it clicking its mandibles in joy?
Yes.
15. It's 27 total damage.
Okay.
I'm assuming the clicking enjoy means no damage.
Blue things aren't supposed to be resistant to fire.
Where's your bestiary? Alright, Hadar, what do you do?
Wait, so does it deal damage or not?
You don't know.
I'm gonna try and shoot it again with my longbow.
Okay.
I got, thank you. I got a 25.
25? That hits?
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
Okay. And oh, and I forgot to say I'm using one of my, silver arrows as well.
Okay. Don't forget to keep track of your, stock.
Will do. I do 9 damage.
Alright. Boom! Your arrow makes contact with the creature, scratching its hide.
And then I'm gonna move a little bit further away.
Nerf, what do you do?
I am going to back up.
You're leaving Marin for dead.
That's not far.
He'll live. Hopefully.
That's my turn.
Alright. At this point, the frost giant comes bursting through the room. Roar! Kind of looks around to see what's going on. Howard, you still give chase?
Yep, I slowly entered the doorway behind him.
Alright, Marin.
I still don't even have line of sight on this thing, do I?
No, you don't. Well, the door's open, but so you can see part of it, but it's got half
Guys?
cover.
It's mostly covered by the stone.
Right.
I'm gonna dash back here. That'll
Okay.
be my turn.
It's partway under the table, technically.
Okay. I can accept that one.
Alright, Hadar. What do you do?
I'm gonna shoot it again
Alright.
with a silver arrow. I got a 27
That hits.
and I do 11 damage.
Alright. Boom! Ting! Another arrow, another scratch along its hard outside part. Nerf? Oh, I'm sorry.
Step
Yeah.
forward.
Take a step
I'll
forward.
Yeah. Is he considered a giant?
He is considered a huge monstrosity.
Yes or no?
No.
Depends on. He's not a giant if you're talking about your great axe.
Okay. I'm gonna swing.
Alright, so boom, boom. Your axe bites into its hard outer shell. It's not able to crack it or penetrate it, but it does leave some damage.
I'll step back.
Stepped back from it.
Yes. Oh,
So,
I just realized what I did.
yep. 17 to hit.
Just barely.
Okay. Where are the dice I need?
It's holding out hope.
Well, hopefully it focuses on the large giant in front of it.
Hopefully.
$32 damage.
Yikes.
Oh wait, that's not everything. Hold on. Take 32 damage and receive an extra 14 fire damage.
Balls.
Okay. I'm unconscious.
Oh shit.
You're not dying, just unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Fair. kind of one and the same.
Alright. Frost Giant, wielding his massive axe, slams it into the creature. Very often. That's happy. So many damages.
Hey Darian, is it pretty cold in this temple?
Oh yes, everything's frozen.
So, can we feel and see the heat coming off the Rimmeraz?
Just a second. Now that it is this close to you, you're able to see kind of these rippling waves of heat emanating from its body.
Got it.
Alright, Howard.
So now that I'm actually seeing it for the first time, have I heard anything about this beast I see before me?
Do you have any abilities that would aid you in that?
If it's something worthy of stories about it, history might be worthwhile.
No, you do not recall ever reading about or coming across this beast in your studies.
Okay. Also, my movement speed is 25, which kind of sucks. Are we rounding that up or down?
Technically, I should round it down, but I'm going to be nice and let you round it up.
Okay.
And everything rounds down in this game.
Not everything.
Almost everything rounds down in this game.
That's why you have to ask, because not everything rounds down. Anyway, I'm gonna walk up to Nerf and at least try to stabilize him.
Okay, make your medicine check.
16.
He becomes stable. His pulse slows slightly, and his blood begins to coagulate his wounds. Anything else?
I think that's all I can do.
Okay, Marin.
Right, I am gonna back up a little bit. And then I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
18 to hit. Wait, no. Gotta add my thing. That's 14, 24 to hit.
That hits.
D8s. Alright, and that does 12 damage.
So as your
And his
ray of,
movement speed is halved.
as your ray of frost streaks across the battlefield, as it approaches the creature, it seems to melt before actually making contact.
It's not ice, it's just... Okay. Whatever. Alright, that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, its movement speed would be reduced by 10 feet until the start of its next turn.
Okay. Oh, the music stopped. So, the Remoras, having received a giant's great axe twice, turns to face the giant and begins its attack. I shouldn't have put the dice away. Okay, Hadar. What's your move?
What did the serpent do to the frost giant?
It bit him. left a burn around the area where it was.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fire my longbow at him again. And I got a 13.
Phew, your arrow misses its target and embeds itself into the wall.
Son of a gun. And and come over to Nerf.
Okay, Nerf. Oh crap, my nose is bleeding. Just a second. Nerf, you're stabilized. Did you roll a d4 to see how long you're unconscious?
I did not. 4 hours.
Okay. Okay. The giant takes another swing with his great axe at the creature. And slams into it. At this point, the tough outer shell of this creature begins to crack under the giant's harrowing blows. Alright, Howard.
Alright, seeing this, I take out my wand, make a few quick motions, speaking some arcane words, and a crack of lightning shoots from my wand and streaks directly towards the creature. And they must make a dexterity saving throw to try and avoid it.
What's the save?
16.
Okay, this creature is too large to move out of the way.
So it takes 19 points of damage.
Alright. There's a sizzle in the air as the... You said 19?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a sizzle in the air as the magic streaks across and electrifies this creature, lighting up the room. Marin.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move to here, and then I'm gonna use Ardent to cast Witch Bolt at 4th level.
Okay.
Don't fail me now, dice. Oh shit, it failed me.
Ardent's just
Okay,
like, you want to do what?
8. That's an 8.
To hit?
Yeah.
Ardent distracts you with his voice popping into your head, and you are unable to hit the creature with your Witch Bolt.
Okay.
Also, my nose is bleeding a lot.
Alright, well, that's my turn.
Alright. The Rimraz still focuses on the giant. Let's see. I don't have enough d10s for this, it's kind of sad. And we decided that we are re-rolling, we're just rolling dice twice on crits, right?
Yes.
Wait, what? Dice twice.
So instead of doubling whatever you roll them twice.
Oh, well, that's... When did we decide that?
Oh, we were going to talk about it. We actually haven't decided that yet. Whoops, I forgot.
Like, I was not privy to that discussion.
Okay, let's have it right now while he's doing it. Do we
Okay,
want?
I disagree.
That was easy.
Why?
Because, well, yeah, it might be fun to roll dice, but then it's just quicker to just double what you already have. And there's the potential of a crit not being as good as it could be, but it also could be better. But I just prefer just doubling the value of the dice.
Robert, what's your take?
So I'm kind of with Lee. Like anything, like I do love rolling dice, but it kind of is just makes it a little bit easier when you just double it instead of just, you know.
And Zach?
I'm cool with doubling it.
Okay, we'll stick with doubling then.
So as you guys are having this discussion about these unknown things called dice and crits, the Rimraz latches onto the arm of the giant and it begins to burn the giant and do a serious amount of damage. Harshnag is yelling out in pain, trying to smack it off of him. Hadar, what do you do?
I will. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Nerif.
Okay. So Nerif becomes...
Actually...
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Holy crap, that's a lot of blood.
That's pretty bad nosebleed.
Yeah! Must be applying
That was
pressure
really-
to the wrong area.
Hoping.
Okay, so Nerif, you regain 9 health.
And you are
Oh,
conscious once again, but still prone on the ground.
And I am going to. Can I attempt to like pull Nerif up and start to drag him away?
I think that would be too much to do on your turn.
Oh, okay. Can I at least try to get pull him up just on my shoulder, or would that be too much?
I'd say you could assist him.
Okay, I'll
Attempt to assist him. Roll a strength check.
Okay. I got a 13.
Okay, so you begin to start and pull him up, but you're not really, and you're not pulling hard enough to actually get him back onto his feet. So he's
Got it. Okay. Okay, cool. That's my turn.
all right. Nerif, what do you do?
So I'm standing now.
No, you're still prone.
Oh, he uses movement to stand up.
It's only half your movement.
I'll get up. And what's the die for a great healing potion?
Greater potion of healing is 44 plus 4.
Cut out on me.
It's all 4s. It's 4d4 plus 4.
There you go. So you pop this potion and quaff it, regaining 14 health. You feel the strength course through your body.
That'll be my turn.
Alright. Harshnag, as he is kind of slamming his axe into this creature, trying to get it off of him. Let's see. Where did my other D12 go?
I think I had cake for dinner, now that I think about it. I had nothing but cake today.
You ate nothing but cake today?
Well, when I say that, I mean I only ate 2 slices of cake, but...
But once again, the Harshnag's axe is able to find a place and crack the armor on this creature even further. Howard, what do you do?
So I point to the creature and whisper a word in Gnomish, and a skeletal hand appears next to it and attempts to latch onto it.
It's got to make a strength check, right?
No, it's just an attack.
Oh, it's an attack roll.
17 to hit.
That hits.
So it takes 5 damage and can't regain any health points for the round.
Alright. Although the creature doesn't seem too bothered by this. Marin, what do you do?
Okay, once again, I'm going to use our cast Witch Bolt at 4th level.
Okay.
On 8.
What's that?
That's 18 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. Right. Oh yeah, I have to roll for wild magic.
Ooh. I'm liking the sound. Dice.
And that's 32.
What does it do?
The lightning arcs from my hand and streaks towards the creature, and the arc is maintained.
So nothing on the wild magic table.
Nope, not this time.
How much damage did you do?
32.
32?
Nice.
How do you want to do it?
Ah. I want the lightning to go into it, and I want to see like light come out from like where its wounds are and its eyes and mouth and stuff. And then smoke, and then it just dies.
And it is so, its heavy corpse slamming into the ground, and peace, or quietness, once again resuming.
It's pretty costly.
The Remraz has fallen.
Wow, that was a dangerous beast.
Indeed.
Wonder what it was.
You all right, Nerif?
I'm alive.
My handful of dice away now. Okay. There seems to be no further danger in this room. What would you like to do?
Could I tell if I tried to take a bite out of this thing, if it would be poisonous?
That's a good way to tell.
Well, is there any other way I could tell before like poisoning myself?
You could do a nature check.
Oh, perfect. Aw, dang it. I'm rolling terribly tonight. Only got a 4.
Pretty sure it's safe.
Probably just not thinking straight because of all the wounds I have in me.
I'm curious, why do you want to eat it?
I don't know. I assume it's like...
Pre-cooked.
Yeah, like it's already cooked. It's warming. I bet it like warmed the belly if you ate it. And it's probably pretty cold. And he's lost a lot of blood, so he's like... he's feeling pretty cold right now.
You are free to try, if you'd like to eat it.
I'll just take... I'll take a little bit of it, like just a teaspoon of the meat, and I'll try it.
Okay, so as you put the meat in your mouth, you take 2 damage from the intense heat that is coming from the meat.
Oh my gosh!
Scalding your tongue.
Oh, I spit it out.
But it's not poisonous.
Well, you didn't swallow any, so.
Yeah, well, ooh, that was not good.
There is still the matter of the massive axe on the other side of the room.
I want to take some of its teeth.
Okay. Are you just gonna reach in its mouth and grab them?
No. I'm gonna hack at my axe.
Okay, so go ahead and roll an attack for me.
A what?
An attack. Attack roll.
Do I get to attack twice?
Yeah, I guess you could if you wanted to.
Wham!
So as you are chopping away at it, trying to hack its teeth out, you are smashing it so hard that you're actually shattering its teeth instead of just cutting them off the bone.
So
I'll
it
take
just
it
looks.
anyway.
What's that?
Does it just? Oh.
I'll take it anyway.
Okay, so you pick up some of the fragments, some of the large. There's like a chunk or two that has like 3 teeth stuck together.
Did I at least get like a whole canine or something?
Its teeth
I
are
could lend
pretty
you a dagger if
pointy.
you need one.
I don't know the snake equivalent of a canine.
I'm fairly certain that it's got some pretty pointed teeth. So yeah, you're free. You the ones that you find, they're sharp and pointy. If that's what you're going for.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alrighty.
Oh, I just noticed its little legs.
Yes, it's like a centipede thingy, kind of.
I want to go look at the axe.
Okay, so as everybody is playing around with the corpse of the creature, Marion moves to the far wall and sees a massive axe. It's about 10 feet long with a double-sided blade. It looks like it weighs about 200 pounds.
Take it won't fit in the bag of holding.
No, it will not fit in the bag of holding. It's too wide. Where the axe.
Do I notice anything magical about it?
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Oh, critical fail.
What'd you roll? A 1?
Yeah.
This looks like the most magical axe you have ever seen in your life.
Okay, I'm gonna run back to Howard. Howard, this axe is really magical. You should come look at it.
Wait, really?
Yes, it could be the most magical thing I've ever seen.
I go over and also examine the axe.
Are you using what kind of examination is it?
I'm just gonna normally examine it.
Okay, so roll a perception.
Perception? Not Arcana?
Well, he said normally examine it, so you're looking at it, right?
Well, I'm looking for magical properties in it.
Oh, well, you just said you're looking at it. Are you looking for traces of magic? If that's the case, roll Arcana.
19.
19. Alright. You do not sense any overwhelming presence of magic coming from this blade.
See? See? You see how magical it is?
What are you talking about, Marin? I don't sense anything.
I look. I have just a confused look on my face.
It is a very large axe, though.
You sure it's not magical?
Not that I can tell.
Okay.
You do sense a very faint string of magic, but it's like very, very small. Definitely not what he was talking about.
Okay, that's completely different then. Hold on a moment. I do sense some magic from it, actually.
Just a teeny bit.
Just a teeny bit.
A teeny bit.
Okay. Why don't you give me a little bit and I'll examine it closer. Then I'm gonna start casting Identify as a Ritual.
Okay, Identify does not reveal any extra information about this axe.
So there's nothing magical about
it. It in and of
all.
itself is not magical.
Okay.
But there are traces of magic on it. So Identify, there's like... Does that make sense? There is a bit of magic coming from it, but the axe
doesn't make sense at all.
Okay. So there are traces of magic on the axe, but the axe itself is not magical.
Yeah, but why would there be traces of magic on the axe?
Well, when magic is woven, it can leave bits of itself attached to things that are around it, where the magic was woven.
But no spells are affecting it or anything like that.
It seems to be a regular great axe, like a regular giant's great axe. The smithing on it is top quality. It's a very handsome, very, very well made blade.
Okay.
I'm wondering if Nerf could lift it, but
Nerf could try.
Maybe. I mean, we have a giant.
Yes, you do.
Go back.
All right.
Report. A report.
You report. A well-made axe, you say? I must admit, I am interested. And so Harshnag goes over and picks up the axe and kind of like tests its weight and balance. This seems to be more for decorative purposes than for the art of war. But he hangs on to it anyway.
Is there a Did anyone notice a statue out there that was missing an axe?
Did any of the three I examined seem to be missing anything?
Yes, actually, the giant in the middle has his hands open as if he is waiting to receive an item of some sort. But they're empty.
Well, the one in the middle actually seemed to be missing something, but let's
Sorry.
check the others first, though.
Not the middle, the top middle of that row that you were.
Wow.
Oh,
Top middle.
Sorry.
This one
Yeah,
seems to be
that
missing
one.
something.
Yes.
I know which one you meant.
Okay, I just wanted to point that out for everybody else. Just in case.
Saying that, I'm going to start looking at these three at the bottom.
Okay.
Darian, what is this?
What is this? I don't see what you're pointing at. Oh! That is the carcass. Kind of like the shedded skin of the creature that you just fought.
Oh. So it's not a nest.
No, it's not a nest.
Oh, okay.
It's just a decoration. It's just drawn into the map. Okay, so Howard, as you examine the statues on the bottom, you do not notice anything particular about them except for the aura of conjuration magic that seems to emanate from all of the statues in this room.
Okay. Well, there's something strange about everything in this room. They all seem to be using conjuration magic, which is typically used to summon things. I wonder what it means.
well, conjure something. Hopefully it's
Did you say something, Lee? Because I didn't hear it.
said if it conjures something, I hope it's something nice. I'm pretty tired.
Yes.
And as Marin steps on a panel... No, I'm just kidding.
So is any of the statues at the bottom three missing something?
No, they're not. They're all holding weapons that seem to be standard weapons for their prospective giant type.
Okay. Well, let's get Harshnag to put the weapon in place.
I'm fine with that. And he walks over to this statue and places the axe into its hands. Fits perfectly, but nothing seems to happen.
Okie doke. Well, I guess we just help finish whatever decorating they had planned.
Well, there are these doors up here, but I'd rather not fight another one of those fireworm things.
Did we ever investigate what was up here?
Where?
No.
I didn't see where you pointed. Oh.
All the way before?
Oh, no, we did not. I was going to if there was time, but Harshnag kind of ran into this room.
I want to go do that.
So you, not long into this hallway, you see a portcullis that is in the down position, with it's 20 feet high, made of wrought iron. Though it looks like you might be able to squeeze something small through the bars.
There's no mechanism to lift it?
Make a perception check.
I rolled an 8.
So you do not see any obvious signs of a mechanism nearby in which to turn it off or raise the portcullis. It's not on.
You say that I could stick something through it?
Something small, yeah. Maybe a Howard.
I am a person, a gnomish person.
Are you a small creature?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Hey. Well, I'm gonna go. I know Dar to be a pretty perceptive. Go ask him, see if he knows, see a way to open it. Hey, Hadar,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
can you see a way to open this portcullis over there?
Yeah, I can take a look.
Alright, so go ahead and roll perception for me.
Oh my gosh. I got an 11.
So you are able to see some mechanisms near the top of the portcullis, making it seem that this gate is raised and lowered mechanically, but you are uncertain where the required levers or panels or machine is in which to open the portcullis.
Okay. Well, Marin, I can see the mechanisms that operate this portcullis, but I can't figure out a way to lift it. But they do look big enough. Maybe we could, shove a gnomish person through.
You know, I think you might be right.
A hand appears behind Hadar's head and smacks him.
Oh, Howard,
Hi.
we're just talking about you.
I heard.
Do you think you can squeeze past this portcullis and see what's on the other side?
I can, but you could just ask instead of saying you'll shove me through.
Well, I was just saying things. Like, we were going to ask you. We weren't actually going to shove you.
Uh-huh. All right. And then first I take a look around and see if I notice anything that may connect to this thing.
Okay, go ahead and roll for perception.
12?
You do not notice anything other than what has already been explained.
Okay. Then I go ahead and quickly squeeze through.
Alright, as you wriggle through, Howard kind of gives you a push from behind and you kind of through the other side.
I give myself a push from behind.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
you
I
have
said
mage hand.
Hadar. Didn't I say Hadar?
I heard
No, you
Howard.
said Howard.
I meant to say Hadar. Yes,
So,
you give yourself
he
a push with Mage's hand.
So he gets stuck for a second, and I just kind of politely push him.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I notice we're back where we started from.
Indeed, you are. It's rather dark in this area, except for the lone burning sconch that had been lit previously.
You mean the low burning scone?
It's a sconch.
Low burning scone.
And I have dark vision anyway, so I don't care.
Wasn't there something magical about the scones?
There was. Yeah, I think it.
Are they scones or are they sconches? Come on, guys.
The sconces.
Okay.
They're scones.
It doesn't matter. Things, just whatever you make of it.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm just going to follow along the wall and see if I notice anything that might raise the portcullis or anything, and just kind of make my way down.
Okay, so as you travel your way down, you see at the end of the hallway there is actually a room with what looks like to be a lever inside.
Okay. I'm kind of skeptical of this room, so I want to take a very thorough look around before I actually step into it.
Okay, roll investigation.
Good.
Good. Oh, cool. Your dark vision lets you see the whole thing.
13.
Okay, so as you look around, this seems to be a rather bare room with stone walls that are constructed to be solid. There's very little space even in between the stones themselves. But as with everything else, there is a layer of frost that covers the entire the surface of everything, and the lever itself seems to be frozen. There's like icicles hanging down from the lever.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try and give it a tug anyway.
Okay. Roll a strength check with disadvantage.
Okay. Pure strength?
Well, you could do athletics, but...
I did a 0 either way, actually. But I did roll well, so I got a 15.
Okay. I don't remember what the DC was for this.
A 16 and a 15.
Okay. So you tug and you tug and you tug on this lever, but you cannot produce enough weight because you had to jump up to grab the lever. And so you're kind of like bouncing on it, trying to pull it down, but you can't generate enough force to get this lever to budge. It doesn't even crack the ice that's surrounding it.
All right. So I head back, and well, on this side there really wasn't much, but I did find a lever, but it's covered in ice and I can't pull it myself.
Couldn't you use Mage Hand on it?
That's still just my own strength on that. It's not going to help too much.
Oh.
My magic isn't that magical.
Magic isn't that magical. I'm serious?
I would say magic is inherently magic.
Hey, let me juxtapose myself.
I also don't have any fire spells myself. That seems to be more Marin's department.
I mean, we have torches to rely on magic for everything.
I don't. I kind of lost the one you gave me earlier.
Okay, I handed him another torch to light it.
Marin, I'm gonna try and push you through the portcullis.
Wait, I don't think I'll fit.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
I'm gonna resist this.
As Hadar starts to kind of like push against Marin, trying to fit him in the portcullis. Howard, do you make your way back to the room with the torch?
By the way, was the lever like giant sized or was it normal person sized?
It was giant sized. That's why you had disadvantage on it.
Okay. Do I think I could pull it even if I did defrost it?
There is only one way to know for sure.
What happens if you light all the torches?
Well, I got through most of them.
Did you? I thought you only lit the one.
No, I was lighting them as I went around, and I had gotten to here
Oh, okay.
when they finally attacked. So I actually lit 4 out of the 5.
Okay.
But hearing Marin's comment, I will go ahead and head over and light the last one on this side.
And as you lift the torch to the sconces in the wall, a mystical flame begins to burn above them, but nothing else seems to have changed.
Okay. Seems like the magic just makes them everlasting fires or something. Something to last longer.
Well,
Well, that wasn't that helpful.
Well, I say we go ahead and leave the lever for another time. There's not much over here anyway. And with that, I'm gonna squeeze through the portcullis.
Pop out the other side.
think about it. Pulling the lever.
Nerif, what have you been doing this whole time?
I've been taking care of myself, managing up, and resting.
Relaxing against the one of the statues as you comb your hair, and if you have hair,
Does he have hair?
adjust your armor. I don't know. That's up to him. So as everybody returns to the room, Harshnag kind of makes his way over to this glowing archway. I seem to remember something about this archway, but I can't remember how to activate it.
I thought you said you've never been here before.
I haven't, but I've heard stories of those who have.
Oh. Oh.
What happens if you just try to go through it?
The giant kind of lumbers over, steps into the mist. Nothing seems to happen. Steps back out.
Well, maybe something in the other room will tell us how to open this archway.
How many gems did we get?
There were 7, I believe. And
I
everybody
gave
got
everyone one.
What giant is this in the corner? This one?
Which one? Roll perception. Or no, roll history.
I got 17.
You recognize this as what seems to be a representation of a storm giant.
Storm giant, I'm gonna walk over to the archway and present my purple amethyst and see what happens.
So as you unfurl the amethyst from your pocket and hold it in your hands and kind of proffer it towards this mystical archway, nothing happens.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm out of ideas. I'll put my amethyst back in my pocket.
Through these other.
Actually, can I roll another investigation check to see if there's anywhere on the statue I can put the amethyst?
Sure.
I got 17 again.
There does not seem to be any crevice where a stone would fit.
Okay. Well, Howard, I think you should go first.
Are we going in now? Perhaps it would be wise to rest for a while, gain our energy.
I'm down with that.
I mean, yeah, I kind of just want to get out of this temple. But, sure.
Well, at the very least, we should have Harshnag help us out first, rather than having him stand over there. Just in case we do encounter another one of those strange fireworms.
That's true. Hey, Harshnag, help us open this door.
Another door, you say? Kind of lumbers over and throws his weight against it, and the doors fly open, spreading frost and crystals in the air. Blink.
Harshnag, all I see is darkness.
It's not my fault if you're blind.
I'm going to slowly walk into this area.
Okay. You're followed by what I imagine would be the rest of the party.
Will these stairs lead up or down?
They lead up.
I'm going to ignore the stairs for now and
What is that?
what is this?
I don't know what you can see. I see different things.
We see a star in a circle.
This is on the wrong layer then. I think it's on the wrong layer. Okay.
Oh, I see a person on the star.
It is actually a statue.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Let me find its description for you. So you see a life-sized statue of a stone giant. Howard, do you have your wand out?
Actually, I didn't use any concentration spells, did I? Has it been 10 minutes since we first came into this area?
Into this area? Like through these doors, the upper area?
No. Since I first started examining the statues.
It's been about 7 minutes. So,
Then yes, I still have my wand working.
Okay. So you were able to detect an aura of transmutation magic.
Interesting.
It's not an actual stone giant, is it?
I'll reach out and touch it.
You feel smooth marble beneath your fingers.
Well, it definitely doesn't seem to be a real giant. I do detect some transmutation magic on it, but I'm not certain what it does.
Hey, Harshtag, can you knock over the statue?
How do you knocking over statues?
It would be wise not to deface what has been placed here.
We just got attacked by a weird centipede creature. I just want to be just safe. That this thing's not going to come to life.
Ha ha ha! Little man, I do not believe that statues will attack you.
Okay. Well, if it does come to life, I guess I'm not going to do anything, but I'll hate you. More than I already do right now.
And we're starting to make our way deeper.
What are in these rooms?
Go in and find out.
We can't see them as we're passing by.
Well, yeah, stick your head in. So who's sticking their head in?
I am.
Roll an investigation check.
Should maybe just be perception?
I'm doing one on the other side.
I don't think it really matters. Perception and investigation are kind of used for interchangeable things.
I got a 10.
I got a 13.
Okay, so you both, see about the same thing. That on each side of the room there seems to be these stone slabs, From what you can guess with the bits of fur that are laying on some of them, they may have been beds for guests that were visiting this temple, but much time has passed since somebody has come to this, since people have been living in this temple, and what is left of these fur blankets or coverings has been mostly eaten away or just deteriorated over time.
Huh.
It looks like the makings of beds. Every place to bed down.
The worst beds in the world.
Not
Harshnag,
giants.
Yeah, and yeah. Anyway, Harshnag, when's the last? Do you know anything like if people have been frequenting this temple? Because it looks like people haven't come here in a long time.
I am not the most knowledgeable of giants, but I do not believe this temple has been seen large use in many, many years.
Hmm.
Very slowly and cautiously.
What, did you? I missed the first part. I'm guessing you're going up the stairs, though.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna back Marin up.
I'm gonna continue down through the rooms, make sure there's nothing else back here.
Okay, so really quickly, let me reveal this other part of the map. Twink. Oops, missed some. So those are the upper rooms. So are you...
Go investigate. I'm going to investigate all the rooms.
Okay, just roll a general investigation check for me.
Should I also do one for the ones downstairs?
You already did. I
Okay, roll the 10.
already counted that.
Okay.
Okay, so as you poke your head into one of the rooms, you see a leather sack sitting on a bed that it seems to have been there for quite some time.
Okay, I look in it.
So you find a shard of the Isi rune. 3
Shard
severed...
of...
Yes, the Isi
What?
rune, which is a giant rune. It was the one that Harshnag told you about, the one he's familiar with.
Okay.
You also find 3 severed and frozen dwarf heads.
Nice.
Make a perception check for me.
The dwarf heads are still alive.
13.
You see that one of the male dwarf heads has 10 golden teeth in his skull.
I take them.
Okay.
Can I walk in on Marin like pulling the teeth out of the dwarf's head?
Yes, but just a second. As Howard reaches a certain point in the downstairs room, there is a loud thudding noise as walls materialize, blocking off the stairs and the doors. Everyone
Crap.
roll initiative.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Yeah, we're gonna die. I got 14.
I think Howard's safe.
I don't think so. That giant's almost dead.
Oh no, he's a pretty big giant.
Also, which point down here did this happen?
10 feet behind you.
Okay, so I'm about here then.
Yes. Alright, is everybody putting their scores in the turn order? Because I didn't
Yeah, I
hear
did.
them.
I did.
Somebody's subtly moving character.
That was my mistake. I thought I was moving me, but instead it was moving you.
Howard, did you go upstairs? Or sorry,
I'm still-
Nerif, did you go upstairs?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are kind of trapped upstairs right now.
So where were these dwarf heads at?
They were in the sack.
Yeah, I know, but where in relation on the map?
They're just in one of the rooms. It doesn't matter.
Pick
You're
one
asking
of the
for an
first
addition,
four.
and we'll do this one.
Okay, so I guess I was here then.
Yeah. So, Howard, you walk in. As you walk into this room, you hear some thuds echoing from downstairs. But what did you want to do about the gold teeth?
I'm pulling them out.
Hadar, you walk in on him pulling out teeth.
In Bahamut's name, what the heck are you doing?
He's got gold teeth.
Like how many?
How many, Darian?
10.
10.
Really? Like, they can't be more than a gold piece each. Like, Marin, do you really need them that bad?
Gold piece is a gold piece, Hadar.
I mean, you're kind of right, but still, it's a severed head.
So?
Well, I guess the family's probably doesn't have their other half, so I guess it's not too bad.
Inspiration from Aaron.
Thank you.
Okay, Howard, what do you do?
So, where am I hearing noises from?
From
Just back behind me?
Yeah, from back behind you.
Okay. I guess I shall start moving in that direction. Then that's it.
Okay, Marin, do you do anything?
Well, after I pull out the teeth, I guess I'm gonna try and leave and go downstairs.
Okay. As you descend the stairs, you meet with the stone wall. Just for future reference. Harshnag is confused as to what just happened, and he begins to search out the noise as well. Hadar?
I'm just gonna follow Marin wherever he goes. So, if you want to go check out the stairs, I guess that's where I am.
Okay. Nerif?
I'll draw my weapon and I'll follow behind Hadar.
Okay. Howard?
Harshnag, wait up! I'll start running to try and catch up with them.
Okay. Marin, you continue your descent.
I'm not being quick about it.
No, just leisurely strolling.
Okay, you just heard a noise.
Okay. Meanwhile, Harshnag notices that where there used to be doors and stairs, there seems to be just a solid continuation of the wall.
Yikes.
Nerf?
I'm just gonna keep going with him.
Okay. Howard?
Another 5 steps. That's it. It's a very long hallway.
This is a very long hallway. Harshnag begins. Oh, Marin, are you... Sorry, I kind of skipped you.
I already took my turn.
Okay. Harshnag begins kind of like searching along the walls, seeing if he can find a seam or anything, but he is unfortunately unable to find anything. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Okay, Hadar, when on your back.
Robert done.
Yeah, he had to grab the power cable from me.
Oh. So, is there a possibility of us kind of, or something happen? At least until like we get down to where the stairs.
And we haven't seen anything dangerous yet.
Yeah.
Alright. Hadar, you back? Oh, I think my computer just died.
Probably.
We can skip his turn. Nerf.
Just keep on going.
Okay. Hadar, before you're able to take another step, you hear the sound of grating stone from behind you. As
Do you mean Adar or Howard?
Howard. Gosh,
Okay.
you guys have to pick names. They're so close to each other.
It's Howard.
What's your point?
It's
These
not
are-
the most difficult name.
It's hard for me.
Okay, so I hear stone grinding.
Yes. And a large boulder begins to roll towards you.
We're Indiana Jonesing this. Okay.
You are Indiana Jonesing this. That is completely correct.
Are these doorways still open? Or to the rooms?
No, they are sealed off.
Okay,
Ah! Howard, don't die!
I really hope you have a spell that can do something.
Probably not. Well,
Fly or Misty Step or.
nope. Although, hold up, 1 second. This is a massive boulder, though, isn't it?
This is a massive boulder. This boulder probably weighs like upwards of 500 pounds, maybe even more. Let me see. I think it actually tells me. It doesn't tell me, but it is a huge. It's a 40. This boulder is like 40 feet diameter, made of solid stone. It's very heavy.
Okay. And it rolled all the way to there immediately?
Yes,
Okay.
it's moving very quickly.
Howard is going to move to one corner and try and dive flat as close to the corner as he can.
Okay.
So I am now prone, just up against the corner, trying to squeeze through the gap next to the stone.
Looking, as you're on the floor looking like towards the boulder, you see that it's going to be a very tight fit.
I have no other option.
Marin, do you do anything?
Have I heard a thump and a roaring place, or
You've heard kind of these sounds coming from downstairs, the sound of grinding stone, but that's all.
okay? I'm gonna assume something's up. Is that kind of unusual? I'm quicking my pace.
Okay.
I also yell to Harshnag, "Watch out!"
I think I see-
Harshnag looks and sees that the boulder will not hit him.
Yeah, just in case
He looks on in
decides he
horror
wants to.
as this boulder rolls towards you.
It's small. I can squeeze.
Hadar.
After seeing Marin pick up the pace, I'm gonna start, like, getting worried. I'm chasing after him.
Okay. How about you, Nerf?
Same, I'm just gonna keep going.
I mean, how well can this boulder really touch the edges?
40
All
feet
enough to
diameter,
make you make a
yeah,
check.
There should be a fairly deep base.
As this boulder comes rolling towards you, you try to squeeze yourself even smaller into what seems to be a very small crack. Go ahead and make a... Let's see. I believe it's, yep, a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Oh, with advantage?
Yes.
Good.
Holy crap. I don't know if I have enough.
19.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where's the other one?
I think I heard Daring picking up dice.
10.
Oh no.
Good thing I'm at full health and my ward is still intact.
Alright. Let me get a calculator.
What? Oh boy.
Remember, this is with making the saving throw, because...
What is it, like 10d10 times 2?
At least I assume a 19 makes it.
As you squeeze yourself tightly into this corner, as tight as you can, the boulder's speed and how close it is still crushes you against the wall. You take... Crap, I closed my calculator. Hold on.
That is
28 damage.
Okay.
As
So-
the boulder continues on its path, seemingly undisturbed, and slams into this statue, which, as the boulder approached, moved its arms forward to catch it.
That is good.
So as it rolls over me, my arcane ward kind of shivers and then cracks and breaks. And then I take another 9 damage.
Marin, do you do anything?
Guess I come up the corner and see that there is no more stairs, right? Just a wall.
The stairs are still there. When you get to the bottom of the steps is when there's a wall.
I guess I'm going the stairs.
Okay.
Dash.
Harshnag just looks on in disbelief, thinking that his newfound friend has been completely obliterated by this rolling rock. Hadar.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dash. Your turn, Nerf.
Let's see. I'm just gonna keep on going.
Alright, Howard. Escaping death, what do you do?
So, wait, has the stone been going before or after me?
For you, but it changes now.
Okay.
Don't question it.
Also, you kind of skipped my turn last round, but oh
Did
well.
I?
Yeah. Because you had
Oh
a
yeah, because
crush
you
me,
got
and then I
crushed. And then we moved
then I
on.
didn't do anything.
Sorry, there's not an actual initiative like thing in the turn order, so when I click the next button, it skips you.
Okay. I have a feeling I know exactly what's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to stand up and move forward a little bit. Probably about there would be. Let's say there is a normal amount. And I'm going to set a reaction that if the boulder comes my way again, I'm going to duck or do another sliding jump to try and squeeze through again.
Okay. Alright.
Going down the stairs. I guess I'm here.
You're going all the way down the stairs? Oh, there you go.
Oops, I forgot. I didn't mean to grab Zach, but down here at the bottom of the
You
stairs.
didn't leave him in the abyss, did you?
He's there. He's now in.
Okay.
He magically teleported downstairs.
Oof. Okay. So you're just racing down the stairs, trying to get to the source of this grinding noise and the loud thud that you heard echo throughout the chamber. Harshnag is at a loss. He doesn't know what to do. Hadar.
We're just going to round the corner. And at this point, at this vantage point, do I see that there's a giant wall blocking the steps, or?
No, because the stairs go down and then they level out and then they go down again. It's at the bottom of that second.
Got
See
it.
anything yet?
So that's about there.
Yeah, I should just draw it, huh?
Did we cut out?
If you said something, I didn't hear it.
I think we're waiting on you to say what happens next.
Oh, I thought it was Nerf's turn.
Oh, must have breezed over me. Let's see. I'll just go down the stairs. Find Marin.
Okay. Howard.
Same reaction.
Okay. Marin.
Oops. Well, I can move. Get down here to where the wall is.
Okay, so it's standing in front of you where the base of the stairs used to lead out into a kind of foyer. There is a solid stone wall reaching straight up to the ceiling.
Is there anything remarkable about this wall?
It is very solid.
No designs or features?
Nope, just a blank stone wall. It looks like the walls of the rest of the this sanctuary is made of. So the same thick, heavy blocks that are stacked on top of each other with magnificent precision to leave almost no gap.
Well, shit. Okay, well, I don't know what else I can do. I already dashed, so that's my turn.
Okay, Hadar.
I'm going to go down the stairs too.
Okay. You meet with the same stone wall. Nerf?
I'll meet Marin at the wall as well. And how high does the wall go?
To the ceiling.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. This... I forgot to move this. Sorry. Go ahead, Howard.
Okay, so wait, is he carrying it or is it just rolling
He
backwards?
is... The statue is slowly rolling the stone back up towards the top.
Okay. I want to do this. Okay. I am going to try and cast Shatter on the stone to carve out a chunk of it so that I can hopefully have that chunk pass over me so it won't crush me as it passes by.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack against the boulder.
It just takes the damage.
Oh, that's right.
Since it's a stone object, it just takes it. Come on, high numbers.
What's the maximum damage you can do with that spell?
24.
Okay.
Maybe this counts. I think it was 13.
Case. Is this a verbal spell?
Yes.
Okay, so as you wave your wand and shout, a ringing sound rips through this area and vibrates the boulder, cracking it along the top.
Okay. I crouch down and hope for the best.
Marin.
Okay, so if I pull out the piece of the rune, does anything happen?
The rune? Remind me of the rune is.
You gave me a rune.
Yes, but what's it called? There's
The one
lots of
that,
runes.
I don't know. You said, it was a bunch of gobbledygook that you said, and I didn't know how to spell it, so I didn't write it down.
Okay, I'm pretty sure.
It was the one in the giant record.
You see, or something like that?
Yep. I have to find it in Appendix B. So as you pull out this rune, it feels incredibly cold in your hand, almost as if it's burning you.
Okay.
But nothing seems to happen.
I touch the wall with it.
Some ice begins to collect on the wall more than is already there, but nothing happens.
Okay. So if I want to go upstairs and see if there's anything about the star on the second floor, but that would take like 5 turns.
Okay. Do you wanna do that?
Yeah. Do that my turn, or do I have to actually run up there?
We'll just say that it takes you like 3 turns to do that.
Alright, well then I skip my next 3 turns and that's what I do.
Okay. Hadar, you see Marin pull out a rune, push it against the wall, and then just run up the stairs again.
Marin, what's going on?
There's a wall. Gotta figure out how to get rid of it. Bad things are happening.
Oh, okay. Sweet. I'll go follow Marin. I don't know what else to do.
Alright, Nerif.
Let's see. I'll stay by the wall and I'll hit it with my axe. Not to try to destroy it, but make a thumping sound on it.
Alright. Your axe hits the wall and generates the desired noise.
Wonderful. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Howard, as this boulder begins to roll towards you, the part of it that shattered the turn before begins to crumble away, and just as it about rolls over the top of you, it falls away enough that the cavity is big enough as you slide underneath it like a baseball player sliding into home. You slide underneath the boulder, taking the damage.
Ay, ay, ay.
And as a few minutes pass, this boulder keeps getting pushed farther and farther north, and as it reaches 2/3 of the hallway with the giant statue, oops. The walls themselves fade.
I ran to safety as soon as it passed by me. Oh.
Should we take a break?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a break and we'll reconvene in like 5-10 minutes.
So the ruins.
So I found a
Yeah,
fragment
oh,
of that rune, or the whole thing.
Oh no, that's completely different.
I thought you said it was.
It's like a rune that is carved inside of this gem.
Oh, okay. I heard you.
It's like a shattered piece. I guess its name is kind of misleading because it's named Shard of the East rune. Alright, is everybody back?
Yeek.
Yep.
Okay. So, Howard just narrowly escaped death. What would you like to do now?
So,
First off, Harshnag is incredibly happy to see that you're alive. My friend, I thought I lost you.
I thought I was a goner there as well for a moment there.
What the heck happened down here?
A giant boulder came falling down from the end of the hallway, nearly crushed me to death. Oh, and that statue picked it up and carried it back to the end.
Oh, well, it's good to see you alive, Howard, but I believe someone owes me an apology.
For?
Harshnag, the statue
Oh.
did come to life.
But did it attack you?
It doesn't matter, I was still right. I just want you to know that.
Okay.
I do kind of consider that attacking me.
But sirs, we must find a way through to the...
Well, I found this rune. I handed it to him.
Ah, the Rune of the Frost. This will be of great use to you. Hands it back.
In what way?
I myself am not certain, but I know that runes hold great power.
Well, that's real nice.
Don't know much, do you, Harshnag?
No. My
Hey,
intelligence is
Merritt.
+0.
Hey, Marin,
Actually,
I'll carry
I
the...
totally lied. His intelligence is -3.
Holy crap.
Oh,
Yeah. So no, he does not know much.
Hey, Marin, I can carry the rune for you.
I'm good. You know, it fits in the bag of holding. Finders keepers and all that.
We only share gold, and even then, only some of it.
I don't know about you guys, but I am also tired now. But I definitely don't want to sleep in this room.
Yeah.
That banquet hall didn't seem too bad.
The banquet hall with the dead centipede monster.
Hey, at
we
least
can
it's
use it to
dead.
cook our food.
There's also fire in there, guys. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, but the monster's hotter, probably.
Yeah.
Cook our food over the dead centipede body.
Yeah.
Everybody gathered around the corpse with like hot dogs on a stick.
Maybe it gives it a unique flavor.
Mmm. Roasted centipede.
Oh.
At any rate, Harshnag is standing next to the archway. I believe these runes are the answer to our pathway forward, but I am uncertain how to activate them.
Well, that makes two of us, Harshnag.
Perhaps we can think about it after a bit of time to rest.
So the middle statue you said has its hands wide open?
Um. He doesn't have his hands wide open. He's kind of like pointing at the doorway, like with open hands, kind of like pointing at the doorway, as if he was offering a gift to it or giving something to the doorway.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Harshnag if he can lift me up to so I can see into those hands.
Okay, he does so, grabbing you by your waist and lifting you up to slightly higher than his head.
Okay.
The hands are empty. They're just palms facing forwards.
There's no indentation, no
No, it doesn't look like anything should be placed here.
Put me down, Harshnag. That's all I wanted to see.
Boom. He lets you go.
I'm gonna kneel down. I'm gonna imitate the statue facing the doorway with the rune.
Okay, as you kneel down, imitating the statue with your hands forward, facing the doorway, you see the mithril runes carved along the archway. There are 6 of them.
Which one is the fire giant statue?
This one.
Okay. Where's my model? I'll go over to it and I'll take one of my torches and use my tinder box to light it.
Your torch lights.
I want to touch the fire giant statue with the torch.
So as you place your torch on the leg of the fire giant, nothing seems to happen.
I'll go over to this archway. Can I reach the rune that's second on the right? Second up on the right?
That one is too tall for you.
Okay. Harshnag, can you lift me up? I'll point at it.
He picks you up till you're about level with that rune.
I'll touch my torch to the rune.
As you touch your torch to the rune, there seems to be... Roll an Arcana check for me.
Uh-oh.
I hope I'm not about to explode. Oh no.
Oh, it's a 1 or a 20.
Does anybody want to... Do you have inspiration?
I don't know.
Has anybody given him inspiration that they remember?
Not that I remember.
Not recently.
Okay.
So it's a natural 1.
As you touch your torch to this rune, there is a spark and a flash that throws you backwards, and you tumble off of Harshnag's hand. You take 2d6 falling damage.
Am I rolling it?
I'll roll it. 6 damage. Boom!
It's not
You
bad.
hit the ground. Oh!
Howard's resting next to the corpse of the fireworm thing.
The fire pit? Oh, the dead creature?
Yep.
It's starting to cool considerably.
Okay.
Now that it no longer has energy keeping it alive and going.
Hey, Darian,
Yes.
I'm going to have Hadar. He's going to check the other portcullis out and see if he can find any way to open it.
Okay, roll an investigation.
I got a 19.
So this portcullis looks almost exactly the same as the other one that was investigated.
Mm-hmm.
But you see a small crack running along from where the gears mechanisms are. It kind of runs along the side of the wall.
What do you mean, like a crack?
Just like a fissure in the stone wall. A crack.
Hmm. Can I reach inside the crack?
It's not that big. It's just like a small crack.
And like through that crack, I can see the machinery.
Yeah, kinda. You see, like, where the machinery that is connecting to the portcullis, where that touches the wall to the south, that's where you see a crack. You just see the crack right along the top of the wall.
Okay. Hmm. How about this? I'm gonna ask Marin, the hashtag, to carry both me and Marin up to here, so he can just deposit us right on the ledge, and then both of us can go try to unlock the lever.
Okay, before you do that, Harshnag walks back up to the frost giant and picks up the axe that was in his hands and turns back to the gate. I wonder if that half-orc was onto something.
Yeah, I mean, I got blown away, literally.
So you did that to one of the runes on the gate?
Yeah, he poked one of the runes on the
Oh,
gate.
okay.
I get up and brush myself off and say, well, something happened.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost at the frost one.
Okay. So as you stretch out your hand and cast Ray of Frost, ice crystals form around the east rune and magic seems to stir, but nothing happens.
Alright. Touch the rune I have. Well,
Again, magic seems to stir, but there is no reaction or no change.
ah.
Maybe each one of the giant weapons have to hit the runes of the respective giants.
Rather destructive. So giant.
Well, I didn't
No
hear.
offense, Harshnag.
I didn't hear what you said, Marin.
I said that seems rather destructive, but giants are giants. No offense, Harshnag.
None taken. But sounds like a good idea. Which rune should I push?
What weapon did he get?
He picked up the axe from the statue that. Yep, that one.
The cloud giant?
That is a frost giant.
Oh, that's the frost giant? Okay.
Yes, the cloud giant's down here.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens.
So, Harshnag lumbers back over holding the axe.
Cat has escaped.
Who's escaped?
Cat.
Oh. Which rune should I place this axe against?
Try the frost rune.
And Harshnag takes the axe from the statue and touches the rune on the bottom. And as he does so, there is a flash as the axe is teleported back to the statue that he picked it up from, and the mist in front of you begins to darken, and streaks of lightning begin to flash inside of it, although it does not seem to cause any damage. Hey, look at that!
Oh, I get it. The mist is like a cloud, right? We need to use the cloud giant's weapon to activate its rune, and it'll turn off the mist.
I don't know, it looks like it worked to me, and Harshnag steps into the mist and disappears.
Oh, never mind that.
And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Okay, Darian, I switched out Crown of Madness for Mirror Image.
Mirror image? Okay.
That's a nice one.
So, Matt, is Howard just like chilling, or is he cooking his food over the dead centipede body?
He's sleeping.
Probably like the perfect temperature right now.
It's probably about right.
He
It's
wakes
getting
up.
colder.
He wakes up with third-degree burns all over his body.
Yikes.
I'm just kidding.